Yo, it's Unknown Audio, the most inconsistent YouTuber ever. At least I hope to be. No, I'm terrible at uploading videos, and if anyone's watching and they're disappointed that I've not been uploading more regularly, what can I say? I'm useless. Anyway, so here we are in 2020, in the middle of a worldwide scamdemic. Yes, I did say scamdemic.
We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy.
It's a beautiful day outside, and I'm locked inside, as I'm sure a lot of you are.
It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore.
But just remember, I'm not doing this for some new world order plandemic.
You've got to get mad. You've got to say,
I'm a music producer.
God damn it!
That's what we do.
My life has value!
So, with that being said, let's get on with it. I'm going to have a listen to some of my old productions, hopefully find a few with some interesting melodies, some instrumental parts, maybe some drum parts, and we're going to twist them up, make some cool samples to use in a new tune. So that's what we're going to do. I've got a notepad and pen because I'm gonna write down some of the names just to keep a note of where we are. Anyway, let's get on with it. I'm just going to open stuff up randomly and see what we got. Obviously, if it's dog turd, I'll probably edit it out. What is this? Let's see if we can find some interesting melody to grapple with. See, this is how old these files are. These are all from Logic 9. This is pre-Logic Pro X. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. We don't want that. Hungarian Gypsy. I'm assuming this is going to be based on the Hungarian Gypsy scale, which could be interesting. So let's open this one up. Okay, alright, okay, we've got something. We've got a melody of sorts and a scale. So what we're going to do, we're going to separate the chords and the melody, and we're going to probably choose some different instruments, and we might mess around with the tempo, I reckon. That sounds about right to me for the tempo of the melody. Maybe
make up your damn mind.
Touch quicker. Maybe we'll keep the organ for the chords. Let's chuck a pitch monster on now. Let's see if we can come up with something a bit more interesting. Let's try some of the weirder ones. Okay, now let's stick with, I quite like the sound of this one. Right, let's change this to, let's try the Mellotron. Let's choose another instrument. Let's open Lab. This is great. They've got some really interesting stuff in here, and it's all free. It's got some superb sounds. Spitfire audio, worth checking out. Experimental. Let's just try something to it. Let's I'm not sure just walking up and down the scale is really musical enough, but we'll run with it for the time being because that's what we've got to work with. Oh, I like that. Okay, this just walking up and down the scale is a little bit, it's a bit tedious to be honest, isn't it? So they can go, and this section here, I think.
Just play the f***ing note.
I don't know. Hang on.
First one. No, not the f***ing first one. The f***ing first one's already f***ing down. You were just f***ing doing. Play the f***ing note.
I've muted it.
Fake.
Okay, that's cool. I really like that. I might change this because I'm not convinced. I'll tell you what, let's do a duplicate, copy this down. Let's try and find another. Let's try labs again. Try and find another instrument for this. We've still got the organ if I need to go back to that. Even just that's nice, isn't it? Let's. Okay, I'm not sure about this melody. What I might do, let's stretch it out. Okay, that works. I'm liking that. Let's what I might do with this, actually, I quite like this. I'm going to bounce it and then I'm going to reverse it, I think. Let's try that. Organ. Reverse. Hungarian gypsy organ reverse.
Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. Había subido la marea y encontré una paella.
Let's go to the scissor tool if I can find it. There it is. And if I hold down Alt Command, it will chop all of these. There we go, like that. Now I can reverse these individually. Reverse. Okay, that's a bit harsh the way that comes in. So what I'm going to do, let's try stretching it. Turn the gain down. And let's put a fade in on these. A little bit of a fade out so we're not getting clipping. And what I might do is grab the EQ and the pitch monster. And now let's send it to reverb 1. Let's put these on pre-faders. Whoops. Pre-fader. Pre-fader. Let's have no dry signal. Maybe if we compress these reverbs quite heavily, just to make them a little bit more interesting and lively. There's one. To be honest, I prefer it without that. Never mind. You've got to try these things sometimes. I really like this. I don't so much like this melody. And maybe it's just the... Maybe let's change the Mellotron out for something else. Let's try another Labs instrument. I think that sounds nice. Maybe that's okay, really quiet. Let's just throw an Ozone on there just to make sure we don't clip anywhere. Maybe just compress it slightly. To do that. Whoa, what the hell just happened there? Output 2? Oh. Interesting, I didn't know you could do that. Wow. You can go to a dual mono output. Wow. Ha, never knew that. That's because I don't read manuals. Okay, it's quite a somber, sad sounding loop, but I quite like it, so let's I'm going to bounce that. Let's call it Hungarian Gypsy loop, 97 BPM. What key's it in? Oh god, I don't know.
Super ultra hyper mega meta Lydian.
We'll just guess. Okay, so we have a loop. Let's stick in a new software instrument. Let's go to Ultrabeat and let me load up a kit. Maybe a lo-fi kit would work. Let's go audio, create. Let's chuck in our loop. Here we go. Whoops. I'm going to move these slightly behind the beat. put some bad tape on here. I don't want the squill. And now some Izotope vinyl. Don't want to pitch it up that much. Let's try. So I've just imported this kind of radio static. This is good, proper, old school, vintage stuff. But I think I've created quite a nice little sort of loop to go with this, so let's just play that quickly. What I might do, these little sort of vocal stabs, that one and this last one, shorten that one up slightly. I might put those on a separate track, and I might add those to some reverb. Okay, bus 2. So these second ones I feel like aren't working. Let's try reversing them. Better. Maybe that reverb's a bit too big. Maybe if I put a noise gate on the reverb. Maybe let's distort this slightly. Let's use Tritik Krush. This is a free bit crusher plugin. I really like this. Okay, I don't like the hats on this. Let's mute these. I like where this is going, but I tell you what, let's get rid of these, and we'll save this as a new alternative. That will do. Don't save. Let's put a low cut on here so we don't get any stuff interfering too much with our mix. And I might just, I love doing this. Let's chuck in a loop, like a hat loop or something, see if we can't pump. Maybe. It might work. Maybe that's a bit quick now. Let's try slowing it down. Let's
make up your damn mind.
Let's put flex on so it morphs with, so this loop morphs with my tempo changes.
Time stop.
Okay, now let's where were we at? I've forgotten. 98. Okay, let's try something else. Quite like it. Whether it works or not, I don't know. Maybe we should try messing with this a little bit. Let's just try chopping it up a little bit.
Nice, long strokes.
some parallel compression on this drum track. Let's tighten the low end up a bit. Good. Let's try and tune this. That's better. Sounds like the same snare sample in both. It is. Let's try a different snare sample in there. Let's go to... That's quite a nice one. So again, these are snares that are going to be on my new sample pack when it's ready. Like everything else, I think I like that one. Let's... If you're struggling with your drum sounds, really pay attention to the envelopes, the amp envelope, whatever you want to call it. If you can get the attack and the release, the sort of the transient part and the kind of release of a sound, the decay of a sound right, that really helps pull your whole drum sound together. Okay, that's a cool little 4-bar loop. Let's maybe arrange it slightly. Just down here. Let's convert these loops to regions. Let's go on the end here. I just want to put a little kind of fill at the end. Boom, tippa, boom, boom. I don't know. It's quite cool. A bit of an epic sounding tune, right? Cool, let's do that. So we've got my little drum fill to come into. Okay, that sounded pretty cool. Let's just copy that over a few times and we'll figure out an arrangement with it. Feels like the intro's a bit long anyway, so let's do that. What I might do with this is make sure there's no lows in it, but I might just add a noise gate and try and chop it up a little bit.
Slice that. Look at all those slices.
Ooh, what shall I put in next?
Oh, where is it? Where's the original one? This one. It sounded better than that. Just quickly, let's 138. There we go. Right, now let's drop that back down to 98, I think it was. Do that maybe. This might be a bit frenetic. No, let's try it. That might be cool to bring in at some point to really get the energy going up. Let's hear what we've got at this point. Let's just quickly. I'm going to drop those out. Right, what I'm going to do this, because this is very frenetic. Let's try and cut out some of the hits. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's definitely better like that. I suppose we need bass next. Let's search 808s. That one seems to have quite a good amount of upper harmonics, sustains quite well. But you know what? I've changed my mind. I am going to try and do it through Alchemy. So let's initialize the presets. Let's go to import audio. Now I really don't know what key we're in.
Super ultra hyper mega Melodies.
Let me grab my MIDI keyboard. Come on. Aha. Why does that sound so... What the f is going on? Let's load that again. Let's do it as sampler. I don't know what one that was. That's quite cool. Right, sod it. Try it. Import. Okay, that sounds better. Right. Figure out what.
Not that way, for feck's sake.
Okay, let's just record that in if I can do it. Something like that. I'm not sure about that note. Maybe it's alright on the way down. Yeah, that's better on the way up. Let's just go with that. Let's quantize these. Maybe we can make these glide a little bit. How do I do that? Here, glide, re-trigger. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save this file. Save. I'm going to revert this to the other alternative we had. If I saved it, please. I hope I saved it. Oh,
Dude, hell no.
oh,
Dude, hell no.
damn it.
Dude, hell no.
Damn it.
Dude.
Can't do it then. Never mind.
No, I do mind. The dude minds. This will not stand.
I probably can redo it.
Hell no.
If I remember what the fridge did.
Oh, fuck it.
Right, so let's get rid of the chords.
Is this a... What day is this?
Let's just save that. Okay. For some reason I changed the BPM by 1 BPM. I'm not sure about that kick.
Terrible song.
Okay, well, that was a bit of a long session. Hopefully I'm going to edit it down a bit for you to watch. But I think we've come up with quite an interesting start to a tune, really. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you learnt a little bit along the way, and hopefully you'll join me again soon. So don't take this coronavirus thing too seriously.
It's just a bit of fun.
And do what you love and be good to each other. Okay. Peace out.
Play the nose.